Listen. Make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New. And, honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am back to talk about why the Melometers cannot be blamed for Tisha and Marsau'S toxic marriage. Okay, y'all tried it. Okay, the people always want to blame the Melometers. Okay? So, anyways, honey, without further ado, let's get off into some comments from that video. Okay, so one person says, still blaming the Melometers for their fake show. I know that's right. Another person says the real Melometers ain't thinking about none of them failures. They're saying the new season, it had only, what? It was only a 10,000, you know, it was only less than 10,000. Okay, so we'll try to get those numbers later. I may post them to the community tab. Yeah, that's what I'll do. No, not the community tab. I'll post it in the comment section. Because, yeah, the ratings are still pretty much the same. It's just less than 10,000 people. Okay, I think this season, no, season 9 had 229,000, and I think they only had 219,000 for season 10. And it was kind of boring to me, you guys. We'll get off into it. Listen. Another person says, marriage is a beautiful thing if they are happy. People do not care. Leave Mel out of it. She's gone. Mel is a boss. Another person says, if they are true Melometers, they aren't watching that. Another person says, nobody is hating nor gives a damn about their marriage except her mama. I know that's right. You better reconcile. I wonder if Miss Wanda be spitting all over the damn place when she's speaking. Okay. Another person says, Tisha is unlikable. I never liked her. She's super fake. She is. I saw her on a live and she was, ooh, child. I started to look for the closed captioning version, honey. Okay, like, ooh, child. Let me know what she talking about. Okay, shit. Tisha needs some flashcards, honey, for when she go live. Okay, flash cards. Look like somebody was filming her and she talking about her fans, her 5 fans that she got. You know, the whole copy and paste crew, honey. What would Marsau have? What would Marsau'S fans be named? Let's think about that. What the hell would his fans? I know what Miss Marlene, I know what her fans would be called. Pass the damn builder's license test for my boy. Okay, that's what it passed, the builder's license test crew. Okay. Who would Ariana's fans be? The Ooga Booga squad. The Ooga Booga Wooga Woogas. In the cage squad. It goes down in the cage, not in the DMs. It goes down to the first floor. What would Martell's squad be called? He could go right with the copy and paste crew, honey, just like Latifah. Martell's squad would be I like to cheat with ugly bitches squad. Okay? A lot of you niggas could go, look, y'all can fit right into the squad, honey. Okay. Listen. What would Marsau'S squad be called? The lawsuit squad. You get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit. And you get a lawsuit. That damn Maurice, he got on my damn nerves talking a monster. Honey, Monster is fine. Honey, Monster look good. Honey, okay. Look at him. Is the boy 18 yet? Okay. But Monster is so handsome. I was like, child. I was tuning Maurice out and looking at Monster. He's so handsome. He's so intelligent. And, you know, I think he's sick of his father and his foolishness. Because he was giving him that look like, nigga. They heard about your DUI. Okay? Before that, they heard that Kimmy was over there rolling over and taking it. Okay? Well, what are they saying now that it's been dismissed? Don't give me that shit. You probably pulled a few strings to get the shit dismissed, nigga. You are a liar. Okay? You are a lawyer. I was gonna call him Martell, but all them niggas is the same now. Remember when there was a distinct difference at one point where we really liked Maurice? He was like the quintessential Tyler Perry character, you know, the light-skinned nigga of the crew that is a do-good. Okay, that's a good man, Savannah, but honey, that, look, lies. Okay, a lie don't care who tell it. Marsau' ain't no damn good. He still never said he didn't cheat on Latifah. This is what I'm saying. He never denied it to Miss Wanda. Ever. He took her on a goddamn scavenger hunt to find out the damn truth. And the truth needs no proof. How you doing? You should have just came out, nigga, and said, I never cheated on my wife. He never said that. And Latifah, you are an idiot. You're an idiot. You just believe what this man says. Yeah, I trust my husband. Girl, you don't trust him. Hell, you don't even trust yourself. That's why you always copying somebody else's ideas. Okay? Shit. Make it make sense. Let's get back to the comments. Another person says, I love how the Scots have smoke for everybody, but any criticism towards them is deemed as hate. No, if you agree to display your marriage on a reality show and about love and marriage, you will get talked about, and it won't always be positive. Another person says, can someone tell Tisha don't nobody care about her non-marriage? Damn. Another person says, Tisha was 5 months pregnant when they was married. Yeah, I could tell by how he did her. He thought he was stupid. He was like, yep, I got me a good one. Got me a good dummy. I'm going to hurry up, get her pregnant. Okay? Get her pregnant. Come on, girl, and get in this burning house. And don't call the fire department, gal. Just let it smoke. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. Oh, and Maurice said the same thing to Kimmy. Come on, girl. The roof. Melody, the only one. They got out the burning house alive. Okay, we trying to save y'all. Goddamn smoke detectors going off. Like, everybody is pointing at the damn house, and y'all still won't come out safe. Okay? Don't save her. They don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Okay, and it's funny, they thought that Melody was the only one in a burning house. That's, no. Y'all were in one too. Y'all just refused to leave y'all's. Okay? That's what it's really giving. Tisha, for the last 9 years, showed her true personality. Yes, she did, honey. And the consumers just did not like her spirit. She has a dark soul. Remember at the reunion years back, that's how she described Melody. Yeah, like when, that's why I love Kiki so much. Okay, rest in peace to my girl. Come on, bitch, come on. And your point is, we saw the real Tisha when Kiki was on the show. And Tisha did not like that Kiki was willing to tell us, the viewing audience, who Latifah really was. You know, Kiki was not willing to put up this united front for Latifah. You know, and Tisha did not like that. Okay? Oh, another person says, let it go, Miss Robinson. Holding on is very hard to do when love is gone. Look, and that's no lie. Holding on. Da, 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 da. Honey, my mama used to be down to the church, honey, okay? Down to the church saying all the wrong words. And I was like, girl, is that a remix? I kind of took after my mama a little bit. If I don't know the words, honey, I will fill them in some type of way, honey. At least I'm on beat, though, right? That's my shit, though, from LTD. Holding on. Da, 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 when love is gone. And that's no lie. Okay. Okay. People need to start loving more than they hate. Okay. Another person says, I'm a melometer and male don't respect women who can't think for themselves. I'm a critical thinker and bless the spirit of discernment. I never believed that Tisha had those degrees. I'm like, I need to see proof. I'm sorry. I need to see the goddamn certificate. Okay, better not be no damn coloring books certificate. Better not be no all around the world, okay, certificate for you. Look, adding and subtracting, honey, okay? I want to see her degrees. I wonder, do her degrees got stickers on them? Okay, I wonder if her degrees come with a small pan pizza from Pizza Hut. You remember little pan pizzas you used to get, honey, when you did good up at the school, honey? Pizza Hut used to be the shit back in the day. Now it just tastes like shit. Okay, I'm just saying. It just, a lot of shit is just not as good as it was in the 90s. The 90s was the time. I like all this social media shiggity, but the 90s, though, I feel like if I was, like, born in the 70s or something, I probably, no, I don't want to say I would be married, but I know I would, like, I don't know, I feel like the people to date back in the day, they were more down to earth. That's what I feel. Because I know we had a lot of house parties and stuff in the 90s, honey. I was always at somebody's house. Everybody, it was nothing to get together. Now you calling these people, they won't answer the phone. I need to shut up, though. I'm the main one that don't answer my phone, honey. I be busy. I am not a person that just sits by the phone, honey. I be too busy. Okay, listen. Okay, let me get back on topic, honey. I never believed that Tisha had all those degrees that she never could defend. Not never could, honey. Look, is this a read? Look, you reading Tisha, but honey, I feel read, honey. Okay, she getting Tisha together, honey. I'm going to watch any content creator on YouTube that I want to watch. It's like going to church and serving the church instead of serving God. Ooh, child. Ooh, tell us how you really feel. Another person says, jealous. Jealous of what? Another person says, listen, I am married and I am not male identified. I don't count the length of years as a successful marriage. Your level of happiness and content are the best indicators of a good marriage. Yeah. They are, and both of you all, should be compromising. I think the issue that the viewers have with Latifah's marriage is she's the only one making all the compromises. I think that's the issue that people have with certain marriages on TV when it's just one person doing everything. Another person says, not coloring book degree, girl, you done ran out. I crashed out, honey, but I lie though? Okay, because it looked like she got some goddamn stickers on her goddamn degree. They gave her a handful of gummy bears, a few suckers, a Pop-Tart, and said, keep up the good work. Okay, but yeah, I don't think she got all these damn degrees. I don't. Another person says the real Melometers have left and give 0 F's about Tisha and the rest, and we are not watching this garbage. It's not hate, we just don't care, and we encourage them to move on. Melody left and took the real ones with her. Another person says we have left along with Mel. Keep us out of your mouth because we ain't thinking about you clowns. Another person says, brand new. In my opinion, a true Melometer would not send that foul pic of A&M because we know better. I can see Yolanda using a fake name to do something like that. That's what a lot of them who dislike Mel do. They say they are a Melometer when they know they're not. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Oh, another person makes a comment about Jackie's daughter. Honey, don't talk about my son. Don't talk about my daughter. Like, Evelyn, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. You up here telling Denise to stay out of Jackie and Chantel's situation. You need to stay up out of Jackie and Chantel's situation. Did y'all see how all them women took Chantel's side over Jackie's? Oh, that's so horrible. Oh, my God, we can't believe she hit you. Chantel had it coming. And listen, I had a narcissistic mother my damn self, okay? And I just wouldn't have handled that like that. Jackie was kind to that girl. Do you know my mother would have been knocked the shit out of me? Like, y'all saw Chantel, look, gasping for air, but I could never be calling my mother by her name. Chantel was wrong. Chantel feels like Jackie, was the villain when she was growing up. I'm not here to put words in her mouth or take nothing from her or Takari's experience. I do believe that Jackie was a shitty mother on a certain level, right? I do. Jackie was wrong. But as a grown woman, you are not a victim coming to your mother's job, throwing her under the bus in front of these fucking women that, guess what? When this show is over, you ain't gonna have to see any of these women no more. You will. I bet you fall on hard times. Guess who the fuck you gonna call? You gonna be calling Jackie. Okay? And Doug. And Chantel, you wrong as hell for telling Jackie, yeah, your husband is gonna leave you. And your kids, none of them like you. You were being nasty. You were being hurtful. You were being disrespectful. She was off the hook, you guys. She was so wrong. Shout out to Queen Sheba. Y'all know I am a big supporter of Queen Sheba. I love me some Queen Sheba, honey. I do, honey. I love having my little gummy bears, listening to me some Queen Sheba. But I gotta disagree with Queen Sheba because Queen Sheba over there blaming Jackie, saying, how much of a fucked up parent she was. But no. Jackie is not the only one to blame. Yes, Jackie was probably a messed up mother, because I don't think that the girls are lying about, some of the stuff that they are accusing Jackie of. Jackie does seem a bit high-strung and, a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But one thing I am fucking sick of on the basketball bullies is all of them bitches, and you could add her daughter to the list now, of using her for a storyline. Because Evelyn, where would you be at without Jackie? Jen, you got your scamming ass husband, so you got a storyline. You good. Brittany, you and your curtains. And that bitch at that table doing all that crying, Brittany. Well, it just reminds me of my... Bitch, stop trying to trauma bond with Chantel. Go work your shit out with your mother. She's disrespectful and despicable. And about time she apologized to Brandy. Finally. She is sickening. Brandy is a lot better than me because I wouldn't have forgave shit. I wouldn't have forgave her. Let me calm down, y'all. The whole situation, it just makes me angry. So, like I said before, guys, I do not doubt that Jackie, was not a good mother, because of what the girls was saying. I believe she did some wrong as a mother. I do. But did she deserve this shit that Chantel did? No. If Chantel really wanted to work some shit out with Jackie, she would have been in therapy with Jackie. Or they could have invited a therapist onto the show. Okay? That's what they should have did if those women care so much. Shawnee, you don't give a damn about nothing. You don't care about nobody. Because you would have got a therapist on that damn show to help that mother and that daughter. Y'all didn't do that. Y'all want to sit up and tell Jackie she's just this horrible person. But you want to uphold and uplift Chantel's bullshit. Chantel calling her mother out her name. You just look so stupid. That is so disrespectful to say that to your mother. I would never. Okay? And I'm somebody that has had issues with my mother. And I will talk about that more in the membership. Okay, so if you want to hear some commentary about having a narcissistic mom, I don't doubt that Jackie has some narcissistic ways. I don't doubt that. I'm not going to call her a full-blown narcissist, but she probably has some of the ways. Okay, and Jackie was actually, I believe she said, raised in foster care, so there was some times her mother was not there for her. But Jackie, has risen to a powerful place, okay, of being successful. She's able to provide you with a job, Chantel, and you're using this platform to launch your son's modeling career. So she's helping you get money for your fucking kids. You are an ungrateful bitch. You are. But yeah, you guys, you don't disrespect your mother. This is coming from somebody that has had issues with their mother, and I'm telling you, Chantel went too far. And Chantel is on some, I'm gonna make Jackie the villain. Yeah. And then I didn't like that little passive-aggressive shit where she was trying to turn the whole group against Jackie. That's a no-no. See, if you felt like you were a winner, bitch, if you knew who you really was, you wouldn't try to turn people against your mom. That's why you ran and told everybody she hit you. That way you could be this poor perpetual victim. And all of them are stupid. But shout out to Ming, because Ming has since apologized and said she didn't see how everything played out, because she would have kept her damn mouth shut. All of y'all should have stayed out of that shit. But it was Chantel that was trying to get Jennifer on her side. Hell, Evelyn already on your side. She's just like you. She can't wait to go against your mother. Even to Curry said what Chantel did was wrong, and she should have protected her mother. Yeah, because when you don't protect your mother or have your mother's back, guess what that says? It says that, hell, I'll let another bitch on this show do it. You don't get closer to Evelyn and then snake your mom. Evelyn ain't gonna help you in the future, bitch. If I was Jackie, I would permanently be done with Chantel. The bitch would have to get some therapy. She would have to do a whole bunch of apologizing to me. But Jackie is gonna forgive that girl, but it wouldn't be me. And I don't know whose idea it was for Chantel to come on the show, but it was a bad idea. She's not entertaining. The bitch needs therapy. She thinks that she's more mature than what she really is. She's really childish. Okay? You sit up here trying to get on Jackie for her bad behavior, and bitch, you act worse. Okay? She was trying to trigger Jackie to get a reaction, and she finally got one. Then you was throwing shit at your mother after she slapped the shit out of you. I was like, girl, yeah, you ain't no damn victim throwing shit. Did you tell the girls how you was throwing shit at your mother after she slapped the shit out of you, Chantel? So, let me get back to these comments, honey. Miss Robinson all over the place. Them basketball bullies, honey, they do it every time. They have me at 0, and then by the end of it, honey, I'm at 10. Okay, so another person says, are you concerned about Mel unfollowing you? Melody said she wasn't going to support content creators who show content she doesn't want to see. Melody is not following me, so what you just said, it's not making no sense. So she knows who I am. Shout out to Melody, though, because she did say my name, though. So, she know who I am now, okay? But I don't think she's following me. And whenever you are on social media, you control what you watch, what comes through your algorithm. You could say, I want more of this, less of this. That's how that go. She ain't talking about me. Another person says, I'm not a stan of anyone, but yes, I'm over here trying to separate this couple and catch a man who ain't theirs. If the wife wants to stand by him, let no one come between them. Get on another storyline. Another person says, just be honest about it. You use Melody's picture on every video to get those clicks for views. Why are you on my channel? Okay, that's just like my ex-boyfriend. Okay, like, why are you stalking me? Why are you using my email? Okay, I'm so horrible, I'm so terrible, I'm so whack, I lack creativity. Why are you here? Okay, because I'm that bitch. That's why you here, right? That's why you here. Topics usually about the same old shit. Yes, it do, honey. Miss Robinson be down to the first floor, honey. Down to the first floor. Now it's out. Huh? God damn. We need to send you to summer school. Okay, now it's out. Anyone associate with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I talk about everybody on the show. We talk about Destiny. We talk about Latifah. We talk about Marshall. Hell, Ariane ain't even on the show. We always be dragging her. Carson ain't even on the damn show. I be talking about her. Anybody associated with this show can get it. Okay? Listen. So I don't know where the hell you been at. You gonna be blocked. I'm gonna read your comment and then I'm gonna block your ass. Okay? You don't care about Melody telling you put her in video. This motherfucker can't even write sentences. I'm not even gonna keep reading your punk ass comment, honey. Okay? Because you don't even understand the words that's coming out of your mouth. Look, you wrote the song and can't remember the goddamn words. So, honey, let's block this person. Look like you was already blocked. Okay? I want the cash and that money. Okay. So let's head on over. Let's shake a bone and get the hell on. Okay, so it looked like Candy Burris Restaurants, Old Lady Gang, and Blaze Steak and Seafood permanently closed due to unpaid rent. Montego Pacific filed a lawsuit claiming the business owed over $154,000 in unpaid rent and additional fees for property damage and repairs. The landlord allegedly says that Burris's restaurant group failed to meet financial obligations with monthly interest accruing over $12,000. What is going on? It seems like when the girls are not on Housewives no more, honey. You know, it just seemed like a lot of stuff started falling apart. So, didn't Candy say that they never fixed damages in Blaze Steak and Seafood? So, I don't know. And then at one point, it looked like they had took her off the lawsuit. But I don't know. What y'all think of that? This is, I don't know, it's crazy. Ooh, one person says, I don't know why Candy charges $200 for chicken. Not $200. Another person says, there has to be another reason Candy has not paid. Candy has plenty of coins. Another person says, I thought they had money. They got money. I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, they're saying, Portia is not following Shamia anymore. Shamia is still following Portia, though? What? So Chantel has spoken out after the altercation with her mom, and she says, I'll start by saying if you never dealt with a toxic mother, then you truly have no idea what it feels like. As painful as it's been to watch these moments of my life play out on TV, I know my younger self is proud of the woman who finally stood up for herself. The truth is, this dynamic is rare. It happens in more families than we like to admit. Narcissism, jealousy, lies, lack of accountability, gaslighting, abuse, hiding, assault, etc. We're just taught to keep it in the house and suffer in silence. I chose to break that cycle. You didn't break that cycle, sweetie. That's the problem. You are no victim, and nobody feels sorry for you. Hell, even the people that don't like Jackie are on Jackie's side. Okay? So you didn't break no cycle. You added to it. Acting the way your mother has acted towards you, that's not good either, Chantel. That's not being mature. What you witnessed was a masterclass in narcissism. Someone lighting the fire behind the scenes, then walking away so you look like the arsonist. You are. I know what really happened on and off camera all season long. So no, the internet cannot bully me into submission. Y'all know the TV character. I know the mother. She touched my arm. I pushed her off of me. She swung. First off, Chantel, you should have walked away. You should have walked out. Soon as Jackie said, yeah, you look good exiting that way. When she made that comment, you should have continued to walk out. When you brought your ass back in her room, you were asking for it. You've been looking for this type of response from Jackie this whole season. Okay? And you have worked overtime to try to get people to not like your mother when it backfired. We really don't fuck with you and we don't like you. Because you are not accountable for your behavior at all. And it's disgusting. It is. Okay, let's get back to what she said. She touched my arm. I pushed her off of me. She swung, plain and simple. It's unfortunate things played out this way, and I wish it never happened. But if you knew our history, then you know this was a long time coming. I may not be proud of all of my choices this season, but I'm also not ashamed. This is my real life. And I doubt anyone judging me lives a perfect one. I see the hate mail, I see the judgment, but I also see all the messages that say I've dealt with this too. This reminds me so much of my situation. These people are trauma bonding with you. Because, girl, there are a lot of people that got issues with their mother. But guess what? They're not signing up for the same fucking job that she has. I'm not going. If I see that my mother is a toxic bitch, I'm not trying to work at her job. I'm not trying to be all up in her face. What are you doing? You needed the money that bad? You claim you so damn educated. Why do you need why do you need to use Jackie to pop off? So, yeah. To those of you with a heart and understanding, I see you and appreciate your vulnerability. To those of you who've met me with threats, vile statements, and extreme judgment, may you never understand my plight. Celebrating my darkest moments says more about you than it will ever say about me. I've always been misunderstood, and this chapter of my life is no different, but I will answer to God, not imperfect strangers who've never walked a step in my shoes. I will keep my head high, and my peace is what I will focus on as I continue to grow as a mother, a wife, and a woman. I don't see her marriage working out either, because she's very, childish and disrespectful and dismissive of people's feelings. Because she tried to bully that whole cast into taking her side. Okay? Which I think is stupid. So let's see what the people got to say to this. One person says, wasn't she always the favorite child and was spoiled to death? At one point, weren't her and Jackie bashing the oldest daughter online? I'm trying to figure out what happened to make her flip on her mom all of a sudden. You know she's moving weird when the oldest daughter even defended Jackie. Yeah, I saw that statement from Takari. Another person says you pushed her, not touched her arm. Exactly. I was like, yeah, you pushed her. I'm glad somebody brought that up, because you did more, and you were very aggressive. You were not acting scared. You ran after Jackie hit you. You still was talking shit and throwing shit at her. So, bitch, you are far from a victim. She asked you to leave, and you didn't. You pushed her, and you got your swoop tilted. You wanted this on television. Hope the check was worth it, because now you are a funny meme on the internet. Another person says, that is where she is wrong. I don't have the best relationship with my mother, but as an adult baby girl, especially being older than me, you have to choose your battles. I know that's right. Because the more you engage in it, doesn't make anyone else look bad but yourself. Yeah, you kept antagonizing your mom. Jackie kept trying to ask you what was the problem. You would never get to it. You kept trying to control the whole dialogue. That is your mother. You're not running no grown-ass woman like Jackie. What is Jackie? Damn near 60 years old? And you trying to act like you calling the shots? Jackie is the one bitch that put in work on this show for you to even be featured on the motherfucking show. And you gave her your ass to kiss. You keep saying how horrible Jackie is, but Jackie is a good mother in a lot of ways. Because it wouldn't be me. I wouldn't have shit to do with you after this. I wouldn't have nothing to do with your manipulative ass. Because you came on here, Chantel, for the sole purpose of embarrassing your mom, getting some type of sick and twisted revenge on her, instead of speaking out your true issues with your mother. And I'm here to tell y'all, she ain't got no real issue with Jackie. She wasn't looking to work nothing out. She wasn't looking to work nothing out. Because go back and watch every time Jackie asked her to say what the problem is. Well, you already know, and all this other dumb shit. So she wasn't looking for no resolve. Okay? Now the person says, okay, so I have a toxic mother too. And here's the thing. What's going on between us is between us. If I vent to my friends, it's not a pass for you to talk shit about your mother to Brittany. It's not a pass for anyone to disrespect her. I know that's right. Another person says people that are siding with Chantel are people that are holding on to their past like Brittany and trying to pass it on in this situation. Yep. Another person says we really don't care what Chantel has to say. We saw what happened. Yeah. We saw what happened. Another person says, Chantel, the person you are describing is you. Another person says, I felt the cast lacked empathy, emotional depth, and a basic understanding of the dynamic playing out right in front of them. Jackie genuinely tried to respect the boundaries her adult daughter asked for, stepping back to give her space, but Chantel kept sending mixed signals on one hand, wanting her mother to stay out of her business. Yeah, Jackie ain't even met your husband yet, and she still let your black ass be on the platform. If I don't know your husband, bitch, you not getting in up over here. I don't know who the hell you married. Jackie has been, like, really kind with you. Okay? And even Jackie said, wasn't we good before this? No, you saw an opportunity to sink your mother, and you get what her enemy, which is Evelyn, which is a hating ass bitch. And I think that Evelyn is jealous of Jackie. I do. I think she's jealous that the fans have really taken to Jackie. Jackie wasn't that popular back in the day, but she popular as hell now. We all fuck with Jackie the long way. We know she ain't perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Let's get to Ming's apology to Jackie. Okay, so Ming Lee took to her Instagram and said, Jackie, I'm going to keep it real. After watching last night's episode and thinking back to how everything played out in real time, I owe you an apology. If anything I said or did came off offensive, that was never my intention, and I'm truly sorry. I was under the impression you swung first, and then that shaped how I saw it. But watching it back, woo, it hit different. I don't condone violence at all, and it was hard to watch. As a mom, I understand where your emotions were coming from. Anybody in your shoes would have felt the same. This whole situation reminded me to stay out of family business and focus on my own damn business. I really do hope y'all can heal from this, because that was tough to witness. That's cool. That's cool of me to, to say, hey, I was wrong for judging you. Because a lot of them, all they did was, they just took Chantel's side. Oh my God, Jackie's so horrible. Oh my God, Jackie, just love on your daughter. The fact that she's even being seen on Basketball Wives is love. Because Jackie ain't got to help that girl. Your parents, they don't owe you shit when you're an adult. They don't. They don't have to keep helping you. And then I don't like how Chantel tries to play her father against her mother. Oh, well, Douglas, he ain't gonna do nothing but leave you. He's gonna leave you. He's my father. Honey, Doug must love Jackie, honey, because he's still there. Okay? He was her husband, girl, before he was your father. Like, Chantel is, and she keeps talking about Jackie jealous of her. No, bitch, I think you jealous of your mother. I do. Takari has spoken out. She doesn't even know our mom. If she did, she would only try to protect her. She didn't deserve to be done like this on her platform. That's all I have to say about this. Thank you, Takari. Because that was dirty. That was wrong. What y'all think about this? Are you team Jackie or are you team Chantel? Let me know how y'all feel about it, and I will check you guys out in the next video.